Let's take a tour of Betty's house. Betty is an elderly woman who lives alone in her older home. She has taken some steps to make her home more safe for her, but today we are going to find what other suggestions can be made to further improve her safety at home. As we look at the outside of Betty's house, some of the first concerns we notice are the sidewalk, the walkway, and the stairs going into her house. Let's take a closer look. The front walk overall looks good, but there are some concerns. The transition from sidewalk to walkway is uneven. We should be looking at the width of the walkway and the grade. Is the walkway wide enough for a walker? Is there an incline? Does water gather on the walk where ice might form? Now we look at the walkway from the driveway. It is narrow, and the step up is short and uneven. There may not be an easy fix for all of the problems that are identified, but at least we are making Betty aware of things to keep in mind when she is walking around outside her house. Betty tells us that she cut down bushes on the side of her stairs to open up the area. The walkway transitions into stairs, with steep rises and short landings. There are also no handrails or banisters. Ideally, there should be a handrail on both sides. However, if Betty only wanted to add one, the left side would be better, as that is the side the door opens on. Notice the concrete on these steps is cracked and breaking in some areas. Take a close look and make sure that there are no loose areas that could fall off or make for loose footing. We've made it to Betty's front door. Notice that there is no landing to stand on when opening the door, or enough area for a walker. This area could use a grab bar next to the door to hold on to. Betty also needs to be careful when opening this door as it swings outward. Inside the front door, we notice the throw rug is wrinkled, which could cause a fall. There is also clutter and papers blocking a clear path, creating a fire hazard. A grab bar inside the door might be nice for stability stepping in and out. The threshold should also be checked for stability. Notice the front door does not have a deadbolt. There's also a metal bracket sticking out from the door frame on the right. The doorbell should be checked to ensure that it is in working order. The volume should also be loud enough that Betty can hear the bell. The plastic throw rug should also be checked to make sure that no one slips on it and that it will not slide around. The rug in the entryway should be taped or secured to the floor. Note that the entryway is quite narrow. Welcome to Betty's living room. Like many people, her living room is cluttered and she has throw rugs. Notice that her phone is not cordless. This is good if the power goes out, but bad if she cannot reach the phone after a fall. Notice the plastic chair in front of the television? There are also piles of books on the floor, outlets that are full, cords near the radiator, and a space heater on the floor near furniture. Let's take a closer look to see what can be done to help Betty. She does have good sturdy furniture that she is able to get in and out of easily. Couches that people sink down into can cause problems when trying to get up. Boards can be placed under the cushions to help eliminate some of this problem. Betty's living room rug should be secured, or the edges should be taped to the floor to prevent tripping. Notice right in front of the chair there are books on the floor and a stool with a phone on it. These are concerning because of tripping hazards when she is using the chair. The book should be placed on a table or shelf, and the phone should either be put on the shelf or have the stool moved to the side of the chair. Loose cords are always a hazard. They should be tied up. Notice the cell phone charger on the shelf? These are great for people to have in their pockets when they don't have a cordless phone in the house. Again, there are loose wires. These are close to the radiator and space heater. The space heater should be in an open space. The cord should be checked for cracks, breaks, or frays, and the cord should always be laid out as to not be recoiled on itself. These cords can get hot and cause fires. Smoke detectors should be checked to make sure they are in good working order. Batteries should be changed twice a year, even if they are hardwired. There should be at least one smoke detector in each bedroom, in the kitchen, and one on each floor of the home. On Betty's stairs, there is more clutter, carpet runners, and a sheet in front of the stairs. Sheets can get in the way when trying to climb the stairs. They should be tied back if the person does not want to remove them. There's a light switch at the bottom of the stairs. There should also be one at the top. The railing should be checked for stability. Ideally, there should be one on both sides. The runners should also be checked to make sure that they are securely attached to the stairs to prevent slipping. Bare steps can also cause slipping hazards if a person is going up and down them with socks on. The clutter at the top of the stairs and the bookshelf should be addressed. These impinge on the space at the top of the stairs. Landings should be open and free of clutter. There is a phone on the floor with tangled wires around it and an overloaded outlet. Power bars with surge protectors are a great alternative to overloading the outlets. Twist ties and rubber bands can be used to tidy up cords. In the bedroom, there is very little space to move around. The height of the bed should be checked. Is it too high to get onto, or too low to get up from easily? Is there a phone in the bedroom? Is there a lamp or a light switch near the head of the bed? Any unnecessary furniture should be moved out to create more room to maneuver around in this area. Now we enter the bathroom. This bathroom appears to be well lit and large enough for a walker. Grab bars are present, and there's a good wide space to get into and out of the tub. The towel rack is sturdy and in a great place, close to the bathtub so there is no reaching. Betty has kept her tub free of clutter, and grab bars are a secure part of her tub. Here you see that Betty has modified a milk crate to make a seat for herself. This works well for her as she is short and unable to find a shower stool that fits her. Stools should be the right height for the person, and towels can be added to the seat to assist with comfort. Handheld showers are a great way for people to have control of the shower when sitting. Make sure the person can reach the shower head without having to stand on something. There are bars that can be installed to assist in lowering the shower head. This tub has grab bars already installed and shelves that are close at hand. There should also be a good non-slip surface in the bottom of the tub, as you see here. This handle is a great assistive device to help Betty get in and out of the tub. It also helps to block the narrow area between the tub and vanity where someone could easily fall and get stuck. Shower curtains instead of sliding glass doors help to open up the tub so it is easier to get in and out. The window above the tub is great for air movement, but caution should be taken if Betty cannot reach to open it. She should never stand on her shower seat to reach for anything. The toilet should be checked to make sure that it is the right height for Betty. There are raised toilet seats available if the seat is too low. Bath mats near toilets should have rubber backs or be taped down. There are no grab bars to assist with standing and sitting. There is also a lot of clutter on and around the toilet. Toilet should be free of clutter, and it should be easy for the person to sit down and get up. We've made it to the dining room. Dining room chairs should be sturdy. Make sure that Betty is not putting her air conditioner in by herself and that it is well secured to the window. In her kitchen, we find that there is a lot of clutter. Her coffee pot should be free of clutter, and make sure there is an automatic shutoff. GFI outlets are good to have in the kitchen. The back door of Betty's house has a tight area to exit. Doorways should never be blocked and should always be easy for the person to open and close. Grab bars would be helpful near this door. There's a nice big landing to step onto. The mat should be checked to make sure it is secure and will not slip. There's a good amount of lighting outside. The door is also placed so that it swings out towards the wall, which is good for maneuverability. These steps have no rails. Rails should be added to at least one side. When looking at the covered sitting area, there's an uneven floor that should be checked for stability. The uneven driveway is also a fall concern. Notice that there is another phone. If a person does not have a cordless phone, it is good to have phones nearby at all times. Betty does have a walker, but it is covered with clutter and is not easily accessible. Here's Betty's other walker. It appears to be unused. It does have tennis balls for easy sliding on the ground. Folding walkers are good for trips and to keep in the car. This is a picture of Betty's calendar. It has nice big numbers for easy reading. These and other visual assistive aids are great for people with poor vision. The Vermont Association of the Blind and Visually Impaired is a great resource for people. So now you have the tools to complete a basic home safety assessment. For more information, contact Community Health Improvement at Fletcher Allen.